In this lesson, we're going to be focusing on solving inequality. Now, the difference between this inequality and the normal equation is that when we solve inequality, we're going to get a range of values, whereas when we solve the normal equation, the one that involves equality sign, we're going to get a specific value. Alright, so let's solve this question. We have 3x minus 4 is greater than 8. So let's go ahead and add plus 4 to both sides. So we're going to have 3x, negative 4 plus 4 is 0, so greater than 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. So let's divide both sides by 3. When we do that, this and this will cancel. We have x is greater than 12 divided by 3 is equals to 4. So we have that x is greater than 4. Now to represent this on the number line, so we have 0 here, then let's assume that this is our 4. So the x is greater than 4, so we're going to show this with an open dot, so pointing to the right hand side. It means that x can assume any value from this 4 upwards. Remember, this is greater than 4, so 4 is not inclusive. That is why I used an open circle to represent it. So we have positive infinity here, and then we have negative infinity here. So to represent this on interval notation, the answer is going to be 4 to infinity. Remember, this 4 is not inclusive, and then we close this infinity sign with open parentheses because infinity is not a specific number, so it is open. It goes on and on. So this is how to solve the inequality. Let's go ahead and solve other questions. So we have 1 over 2 into x plus 3 is less than 3. So let's multiply both sides by 2. So when we multiply both sides by 2, we have this, and then less than 3 multiplied by 2. So this and this we're going to cancel. To the left hand side, we're going to have x plus 3, then is less than 3 times 2 is equal to 6. So let's subtract 3 from both sides. We're going to have x is less than 6 minus 3 is 3. So the answer here is x is less than 3. So to represent this on the number line, we have 0 here, and then we have 3 here. So this is less than, then is a strict inequality. We're going to represent it with an open circle or open dot, and then since it is less than 3, it's going to be pointing towards the left hand side. Remember, we have negative infinity here, and then we have positive infinity here. So the x values that will satisfy this answer are all the values before these 3. So remember, this is an open circle. We're not going to include 3. So the answer here is negative infinity, comma 3. So this is the answer to this question. Let's go ahead and solve the next question. Please, if you like my videos, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with your friends. That way it will help me to grow. So let's solve the third question. So the next question is 6x minus 14 is greater than or equal to 13x. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take this 13x to the left hand side by subtracting 13 from both sides. We're going to have 6x minus 13x, then minus 14 is greater than or equal to 0. So 6x minus 13x is going to give us negative 7x, then minus 14 is greater than or equal to 0. So let's add 14 to both sides. We're going to have negative 7x is greater than or equal to, know that negative 14 plus 14 is 0. So 0 plus 14 is going to give us 14. So let's divide both sides by negative 7, then the negative 7. So this and this is going to cancel. We have x. Now when you divide by a negative number, you're going to revert the inequality sign. So instead of writing greater than or equal to, we're going to write less than or equal to. Now 14 divided by negative 7 is negative 2. Representing this on the number line, we're going to have here is 0. We're going to assume here to be negative 2. Then we have negative infinity, and then we have positive infinity. Now from 2, the x values are going to be less than or equal to 2. So this case, negative 2 is inclusive. So we're going to shade this dot. This is a tick dot or a shaded circle. Then the inequality will be pointing to the left hand side because the x values are going to be less than or equal to 2. So the answer in interval notation is negative infinity comma 2. Remember, this 2 is inclusive. That's why I use this brackets to open it instead of this parenthesis. Alright, so if you like my video, please support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel. So next question we have is x into x minus 1 is less than x plus 1 all square. So let's open this parenthesis. X times x is x square, then x times negative 1 is negative x, then less than. So let's expand this right hand side. If you expand it, we are going to have x square plus 2x plus 1. So let's take everything at the right hand side to the left hand side. All the signs here are going to change. We're going to have x square minus x minus x square minus 2x minus 1 is less than 0. Now x square minus x square is going to cancel. Negative x minus 2x is going to be negative 3x. Then you have negative 1 is less than 0. So let's add 1 to both sides. We have negative 3x is less than 1. So let's divide both sides by 3 and then negative 3. So this and this will cancel. Then our x is b. Now this is less than 1 over negative 3. Because we divided by negative 3, we're going to revert the sign. So this is going to be greater than negative 1 over 3. So to represent this on the number line, we have 0 here. We have negative infinity. We have positive infinity. So let's assume that negative 1 over 3 is at this point negative 1 over 3. So because this is a straight inequality, we are going to represent this with an open dot or open circle, because this negative 1 over 3 is not inclusive. So it's greater than negative 1 over 3. So we're going to go to the right hand side. So to represent this in interval notation, it is going to be open this parenthesis, then negative 1 over 3, then comma infinity. It means that any number within this range is going to satisfy this answer we have here. So let's solve the last question. Please, if you like my videos, I want you to support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel and sharing with your friends. So the last question I'm going to solve is x over 2 minus 1 over 3 is less than or equal to 2x over 5 plus 1 over 6. Now the sum of all the denominators here is 30. So let's go ahead and multiply each of these terms with 30. So I'm going to have 30 into x over 2 minus 1 over 3, then less than or equal to 30 into 2x over 5 plus 1 over 6. So 30 multiplied by x over 2, 2 divided by itself is 1, 30 divided by 2 is 15, 15 times x is 15x, then minus 30 divided by 3 is 10, 10 times negative 1 is negative 10. So this is less than or equal to 30 divided by 5 is 6, 6 times 2x is 12x, and then 30 divided by 6 is 5, 5 times 1 is plus 5. So let's subtract 12x from both sides. When we do that, we're going to have 15x minus 10 minus 12x less than or equal to 12x, and this will cancel. So we have only 5 left here. So 15x minus 12x is going to be 3x, then minus 10 is less than or equal to 5. So let's add 10 to both sides. We have 3x, then it's less than or equal to this, and this will be 0. Then 5 plus 10 is going to give us 15. So let's divide both sides by 3. This and this will cancel. 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. So our x is going to be less than or equal to 5. Now to represent this in number line, we have negative infinity here, we have positive infinity here. So this is a 0 mark, and then let's assume that our 5 is here. So this is less than or equal to, which is a weak inequality. So we're going to represent it with a closed dot or circle. And then since it is less than or equal to 5, the arrow is going to point towards the left hand side. And so to represent this in interval notation is going to be negative infinity comma 5. Then we're going to close it with this brackets, because 5 is inclusive here because of this less than or equal to 5. So this is going to be the end of this video. Please, if you like what I'm doing, please support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel, share with your friends, like and comment. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.